Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Amanda Eze from Mandy's Realty. So today we're gonna be talking about steps to follow to avoid property scams in Nigeria. So a lot of people have been scammed. A lot of people have gone to court because of land dispute or land wahala, and that's actually because they follow proper processes, the normal process that is meant to be followed, and research that you're meant to do before buying a property. Real estate is not just a regular clothes or shoes that you can just go out there and buy. You need to follow due process, because all land belongs to the government, and this was law that was made in 1978 by Obasanjo during his regime. It said that all land in each state belongs to the governor of that state. So the governor will be the one to see about the distribution and the usage of the land, and the whole acquisition process. So the governor is in charge of anything that has to do with the land of the state. So if you're buying a land and it's not a land that is approved by the government, for sale, then you're making a big mistake. And that takes us to the 6 steps that you need to follow before you purchase any property. It's actually 7, because 7 is a bonus tip. So the first one is a purpose. What do you want to use the investment for? What do you want to use the land for? So you can't just buy a land because you want to buy. You need to have a reason. Do you want to use it as just a land that you use for land banking? You live for a while and then later on you resell, or do you want to build on it, or do you want to use it for business? You want to use it for industrial purpose, or maybe farming, retail purpose? You need to ask yourself that question. So that is number one thing you have to consider before buying any land. So the second one is the location. So once you've decided on your purpose of the investment, it will now lead you to the decision of the location that will be best for that purpose, because some locations are not yet developed. Some are best for just land banking, because it won't develop after a long while, so you just need to just buy it and keep. Some are good for short term, some are already in developed areas, so something you can just buy and then it will appreciate quickly and then you sell off. Some are also best for farming, so you need to consider the location that is best fit for your investment, for the purpose of your investment. Just like Ibejuleki right now, there are some areas around Ibejuleki that is good for residential purpose that people can live. And then the other side is best for industrial purpose, because there are already a lot of industries there, and the carbon emission stuff is going to affect people if they actually live there. So you need to consider the location that is best fit for your investment purpose. Third tip is the land class and title. Once you've considered the location, you found the location that is best for you, you've searched for the one that goes well with you then need to ask a question. You need to ask, what classification is this land under? Is this land a government acquired land? Because there are 2 classes of land, acquired land and free land. So any land that is acquired by the government means that the land has been marked out by the government for a special use. Then the other one that is a free land means that the government has allocated it out for people to buy and use. So if you go and buy the one that is government acquired land, you have an issue, because when they are ready to use that land for that particular project, they will demolish your building, they will take it without compensation. If it is a free land, then it is 100% safe. But if it is still under the acquired land, the one that government owns 100%, and they didn't allocate it out to people for their own use, then it means it is not safe. That is why you need to ask. You must ask questions before you buy a land. You're not buying clothes. You can't just go out, shop and come back. You need to ask questions, because That is how it is. It's not just free land. Okay. So once you've known the classification of the land, then you need to ask of the title. Then this whole classification thing, once the government classifies a land as a free land, like let's say a community, they decide to let it out as a free land, they record it in a book called Gazette. It is like a record book where they record all the lands that have been made free by them for people to use, to buy and use. So you need to know if the land is classified under, is recorded in the Gazette. Any land that is recorded under Gazette, once you buy that land, because it's on freehold, so you can buy it. Once you buy it, you can go ahead to perfect the land to make sure that the government knows that this land is your own, that your name is there, you understand, as the main owner. And that is where the C of O comes in. So if you buy a land that has been excised by the government, you need to perfect it by going to the government to gain a certificate of occupancy to state that you are the owner of this land. So but this is only available for the first user of that land. C of O can only be issued to one person. The first occupant of that particular area of land is the person that will have that C of O title, certificate of occupancy. They just come out, they see a land, they put it out on the market for people to buy. They don't make research to know if the land is free from the government. They know that government owns the land, but they just go and sell it to you just to make money. And at the end of the day, you'll be on the losing end. So you need to check. You need to know the land class and then the title that comes with it. If the title is not Gazette or excision or governor's consent or C of O, then don't buy the land. At least you should have a Gazette or excision at least, so that you know that you can be able to perfect the land. So to the fourth step. The fourth step is the documents. You need to know the document. Once you've seen the land that you like, the location is okay, the title is okay as well, then you need to ask the seller, what are the documents that comes with this? You need to make sure that the document is complete. You need to make sure that they give you your receipt, your contract of sale, the title document, the survey plan. You need to have a survey plan for any land you buy, because that shows that the land is yours, and it helps to show the boundaries from your land to another person's land, so you won't have to always have land disputes, because that's one of the reasons for land disputes, crossing people's boundaries. So it helps you know the particular layout that your land has, so you won't have to trespass into another person's own, and the person won't have to trespass into your land. If anything like that should happen, you can be able to just go to court and you have a proof that this is your land and this is how it was mapped out. So with your survey plan, you won't have any issue. So the land must come with a deed of assignment or a survey plan. The deed of assignment is a certificate that shows that the previous owner has handed you the document for the land, that you're now the new owner. So you need to have contract of sales and the other document that you need to make sure you ask about the documents that are required. So you need to ask about the documents that the land comes with to be sure that it is 100% secured for you. So once you've confirmed the documents that comes with the land and it's complete, then you have to request for the terms and conditions that comes with the purchase. This is very, very important. You need to look at the terms and conditions to be sure that they are not manipulating you in any way. So you won't be later on you start having issues with the seller, because some people they would sell a land to you and they will state it to be as a lease. So the land is not even fully yours, and they won't tell you. Then at the end of the day, people will come asking you to hand over the land to them, and you'll be confused. You need to look at the terms and conditions to see everything that comes with the land as it is, and make sure that you're okay with it. So after that, then you need to verify the seller. That is the sixth step. You need to verify the seller. ensure that the seller is someone that has been known to be very legit, so you won't fall into the wrong hands. You need to verify the realtor, the company, if it's on Monile, verify. That is why people are not often advised to buy from Monile, because it's just a random person, and the person is just, I don't know how they get there. I don't know how they get their lands, but anybody can just come out and say that he's an agent and sell you a land that is not even theirs, or they don't even know the owner, and they end up running away with the money, and you'll be in big trouble. So verify the seller. Make sure you ask questions about the seller. If it's a company, ask people about how the company has been performing, if their performance has been good and they don't scam people and they don't have any shady activity. If it's a realtor, verify the realtor as well to see if the person is credible enough and reliable. So that takes us to the 7th step. So all this whole process of researching, checking can be cut short. You can make the journey a bit faster by getting yourself a realtor that can help you do it. That's their job. They help you find a perfect property for you. They research about the property to make sure that it's safe. So if you don't want to go through all the stress, and get a realtor for yourself. The only thing that you just need to do out of this whole step that is meant to be done by you and you alone is the purpose. You need to know why you want to buy that. And once you decide on what you want to use the land for, just contact a realtor. Tell the realtor, this is what I need the land for, and the realtor will do the search for you, confirm every confirmable. All you have to do is just to pay and then collect your documents. So to make the whole process easier for you, get yourself a realtor. So guys, that's all I have for you for today. If you like this post and you learned something from it, please subscribe and do like this video, and then turn on the notification bell so that whenever I post, you'll be able to see it ASAP. So thank you. My name is Amanda Eze once again, and I'm from Mandy's Realty, and I will see you next time. Bye.